Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm a little bit late putting this last inductee up. But Monday it was announced the final inductee into the WWE Hall of Fame, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. Now, normally because obviously I grew up with, back in the, late 80s, going into the 90s and watched Beefcake and whatever. Normally I'll be all excited, but here's the reason why, and I lost a little bit of respect for Brutus the Barber Beefcake. And the reason is that we have here in Canada, where I live, in Saskatoon, we have little promotions: Canadian Wrestling Elite, High Impact Wrestling, and Ringside Wrestling. Okay, and normally they bring in legends and stuff like that. And most of you guys pretty much know I did a few. I think I did a few. Well, I know when I met Chris Masters, I did that, and Ringside Wrestling. Jake the Snake Roberts, and I bought my nephew Bryce. That's the first time I heard of Canadian Wrestling Elite. And Ron Simmons, Farouk. I was with my mom and my wife. And yeah, so anyway, Beefcake was doing a tour. Canadian Wrestling Elite brought him in, and he was doing like stops and whatever. And he was in I think Saskatoon or Regina or whatever. And then I think he had a few tours left and never showed up. No show at, I don't know which one he ditched out on. So the person that was organizing it, and he's also a wrestler, and I think he's the one that does all the organizing. Because I was talking with a coworker to see what the hell went wrong, right? And pretty much a business deal gone bad, pretty much gone south. But pretty much what Beefcake did was stiff them. So normally what they do is, I guess they pay up front, and yeah, so Beefcake pretty much stiffed Canadian Wrestling Elite, and that's the reason why I could care less about him going into the Hall of Fame. One guy said on Facebook, and I agree, a waste of a spot, a big waste. I would have put like Bam Bam Bigelow in there, somebody else that's more deserving than Beefcake. One guy, when Beefcake did this, one person went on Facebook and said that if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, Beefcake wouldn't have been nothing. And I kind of agree. Also, that segment between the Rockers, Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty, that pretty much put also the barbershop on the map. That was the one big angle with Marty Jannetty and Shawn Michaels. Michaels turning on Jannetty and slamming his head right through the window. But I have to agree, if it wasn't for Hulk Hogan, Beefcake has to give thanks to Hogan, because Hogan's the one that kicked the door down a little bit for Beefcake. One guy also mentioned, and like I said, fans remember this, and fans will make fun of it, and fans will slam you on social media, because we got Twitter, Instagram, whatever. And one guy said, "Oh, he might even show up for the celebrity. He might just walk off the stage." Yeah, so that's the final inductee, Brutus the Barber Beefcake. I could care less. Don't really care. Lost my respect for Beefcake, and yeah, so that's the final inductee for the WWE Hall of Fame. So I'll give you guys my predictions on the next video of WrestleMania. Stay tuned for that.